Welcome back to the passion project that is more Lizardman. Today we're playing Nakai, the absolute Chad. He's the first character I ever played for Lizardman back in Warhammer 2. And I formed a pretty big blessed Croxagore, I think they're called, warrior, because I actually read the lore about them and like them being very like immortal and then forgetting their purpose and stuff. At least with the Croxagore Ancients is such a cool concept, and that's why I'd originally done. And so we've compiled a little bit of a playthrough here of that, and then we have I think one more actually Lizardmen playthrough before we head into elves, the Empire, and some other ambiguous things. I'm not always sure what I'm doing in the next video without checking like my recordings and my files. Uh, I think the Empire video, however, videos I should say, is ramping up to be a pretty big Let's Play. It's gonna be like a maybe 3-4 episode romp. There's just so many quest battles to do. And also, I did not know, because I had originally played Gelt, which you aren't like defending all the Empire stuff. You're not the Emperor, if I remember correctly, or I might be a complete fool. But it just feels like I'm doing so much as Karl Franz. So I think after the Franz campaign, I'm going to do a Gelt campaign just to see what it's like. And later on, I'll return for the here. We're debating here a little bit which one we're gonna choose. It was really hard to choose a lot of these because they give such good benefits, like magic, and then with the Saurus and the Croxagores, it gives them big buffs, and the red one gives dinosaurs such big buffs. But back on point. Of course, with the Empire campaigns, they're so different. I'm going to probably do a Wolfric 1 event eventually as well, just because I want to. But that might be on Warhammer 2. I might actually play that one on Warhammer 2. I don't know, because I wish they put the Vortex in Warhammer 3. Honestly, I'm hoping they do that with the Christmas update, the Nurgle update. That would be, this will come out after that. So you guys will know, I do not. But that would be such a benefit, and that would be, for me, that would really, they attacked us with 2 armies. I think you can take some lizards with 2 armies. No, we'll fuck them up. But that would be such a good, like an act of good faith if that was the free, because, it's 2 lords and you get a free lord. What if the free lord instead was a free lord that had a Vortex campaign? Just me spitballing ideas of what they might do to regain our faith before they've done it. Now we'll get on to commentating the actual video that I've recapped what we're going to be doing and the fun we're going to be having in the future. Because, that was taking our first and second settlement. It's not really doing anything, is it? After a little while of contemplation, I really gotta correct myself. We both know, or we all know, damn well I'm not gonna just talk about the game. I'm a little fucking chatterbox at all times. I think I talked in a Darktide video for 8 minutes about a lightning strike I saw driving to the gym. Okay, we are not going to have a video without that happening. But let's go over this. As I have played this game more and more, I've enjoyed, at least for my legendary lord, more heroes in an army. Now, my ideal hero army is a mobility aid and a regen aid. Because sometimes you can get regen through the legendary lord as well. And usually it's in that second tree, in the blue one, because you're working towards that 8% off the upkeep, which I always like to do the blue tree. It's upkeep reduction, lets you field more armies, and it really does contribute if you're buying big ass armies. But point stands, I like to have a mobility aid and a region aid. I also like to have a wizard and like a fighter. I don't know. In my Empire 1 I have two fighters. It really just depends on, or like in my Empire 1 I have two wizards. It really just depends on how good of a fighter your main guy is. And Nakari is the absolute goat. I just want to make that clear. Him and the Croxigors, I don't like that they don't have ladders. I feel like those motherfuckers could jump up a wall. I think that would be a cool ass mechanic. If I had like, if only I had the ability, you know, I'm always saying shit like that. I would have Nakari and the other Croxigors be able to claw their way up a wall. I think that'd be such a cool little animation. Makes me wish I didn't stop doing Blender and game stuff. Because now, like, the majority of game stuff I do is, like, script writing, not Code Monkey. Like, not, or what's it called? I mean, that's what we called them at the camp I was at. So not like a code nerd or whatever, like storyboarding and script writing, like character writing is what I do. And world building now. Because, you know, I do that D&D shit nonstop and all that kind of stuff, so that is kind of what I do. And then outside of that, I just wish I had more skills. I can do a little bit of landscape 3D modeling because I kind of, I think that comes from Minecraft, like figuring out, because I love terraforming in Minecraft, like figuring out, oh, this, you know, this cliff face could be sheer, so it could come back a couple blocks and look pretty cool. Oh, this mountain needs to be rounded here. If in my Minecraft series, it actually comes across. So I guess there's just a lot I wish I knew how to do more of. And I think once I'm done with college, I will put time into that. Because I know once I'm done with college, I want to learn welding and woodworking just as like a life skill. Because I already have first aid as a life skill. I'd love to know those and just be, I don't know, apocalypse ready. I want to be able to build a little, let's go up here and take one of their last settlements. But I'd love to be a little settlement builder. Like I'm playing fucking Fallout. When the time comes. When the apocalypse is upon us. Sorry gamers, I know it was really nerdy of me to talk about the apocalypse. My bad. If any of you have incurred emotional damage, they're about to offer me peace. Ain't no fucking way we taking that. Get the fuck out of here. Now let's reject it. Boom. His army's coming down. Nope, by next turn he knew I was coming. Easy. Always take that auto-resolve if it's like that. Especially with their army comp there, with all those ranged, it would not be like that. And don't worry, I do auto-resolve a lot. It just means it's a good campaign if you're able to auto-resolve. I'm actually, for myself right now, doing a, don't worry, we'll get back to the apocalypse thing. I'm doing a Chaos Warriors no auto-resolve thing, or no auto-resolve outside of sieges just to get better, so I want to do no auto-resolves. I mean, it's been going pretty well. I'm learning. But on that topic, let's keep moving up here. I mean, that was their last settlement, so now we have to choose a new person to go to war with. We could wait for Snitch. No, what's his name? The Clan Eshin. We could wait for the Eshin, but instead we're going to go over here and go to war with these guys. We'll get some good battles out of them. I mean, they are a Cathay faction, and we don't have to wipe them out, which will be nice. But yeah, if you guys incurred any emotional damage from learning that I'm a nerd who also has life hobbies and wants to get good at things, please text this number. Insert not somebody's phone number. I'm not going to actually do that in editing, but if someone wants to comment no, because then somebody's going to comment somebody's number. You know what? I'll think on it. Next episode, I will let you guys know which number to call. How about that? But outside of that, we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep pushing up here. And to undo my apocalypse talk, I'll do a little bit of gym talk. What's some good gym talk? Ooh, wait, they're attacking me? Is that auto resolve? We're losing 2. I bet I could get that down to losing 1 if I manual resolve. We're gonna quick save because we weren't doing any saves in this save. Or I think we only did one. Like, you guys will see later on. I'm not gonna spoil things. Yeah, we'll push forward. We'll beat the absolute dickens out of them. I don't like that they have flying troops. And we're also going to push towards that rocket battery, because those things, while we have scaly skin, I don't like how fast those things fire. They're pretty scary. We're going to hit them with magic when the time comes. So gym. I don't know. I fist bumped a dude today. It was pretty cool. I was doing dips with, so the machine is inherently 11 pounds. We're also going to keep trying to force our way through with our unit mass, just to keep things on game topic some. And also some of our blessed Croxagores are going to get in there. And much like trolls or other big units, they're going to be able to hold their own, especially with some feral cold ones in there with them. I fist bumped the dude. I was doing weight dips, so 11 pounds, 90, that's 180. It's plus 225s. So that's 50, that's 230, plus 210s, 250, 261. So like 261 weight dips. That not like actual dips, like on the dip machine. And he came over and fist bumped me. I thought the dude didn't like me very much, so that was pretty nice. What else is going on? I don't know. I'm trying to work up towards 3-plate shoulder press both arms. So like 3 plates, 1 for each arm. I don't know. That stuff's pretty cool. We're gonna pull that unit back. Doesn't matter. He got fucked. It's all in the great plan. There's no reason for us to fret about it. I mean, if these guys were golden or like, what do you call it? Like rank 7 or rank whatever, they would probably fare better, but a lot of them are only blue tier. I'm pretty sure Nakai. What the heck just happened to me? I guess I was reading his name with the little abbreviation, but I think he would probably at this tier, was he rank 15? We've gone through blue. Looks like we have orange and red in equal succession. I want to say we're probably not to the second tier of red, so it wouldn't matter. Let's recruit another lord. We're gonna go for a Croxagore Ancient probably, unless we see something that absolutely interests us, which we don't really. And the second army is actually going to be support. So a bunch of ranged dinosaurs, because I wanted to learn about that, what they can do. Leave them be. Yeah, leave them be. I do not want to fuck with the poxmakers of Nurgle right now. And, wait, then strike. Or strike. Yeah, we're going to strike now. Keep on corrupted. We're going to go up here. We're going to take this settlement real quick. Dude, that is a lot of armies. They're massing a massive counteroffensive towards us. It won't matter much. Let's get up here. Let's hold the point. Look at him. Look at his little waddle. What a dude. What a lad. What a friend. I mean, our armies are pretty much set. Our armies are set. Look at that. We have our Carnosaurs and our Titanosaurs. So it looks like we have the army comp we want to have, and now we're reinforcing our little vassal faction. We're going to make sure that these mean guys don't get to take our vassal factions. settlement before it even has a garrison, so we'll go ahead and grab an auto-resolve right there. Just had to make sure. I mean, I can see the timeline. That's kind of foolish of me to be like, no, I saw the timeline. Now they're going to come begging for peace. You know what? Look at that green bar. I think they've learned their lesson on existing. Yeah, we just don't like that. So we're just going to actually pop an acceptance. Because, I mean, there's no point in opposing it. There's no point in making more enemies than we need to in the long term. I'm now slurring words. I mean, I pronounced Nakari wrong. Nekahari is like the worst pronunciation ever. So I think I need to drink some energy drink and lean back for a minute. I actually wanted to bring this up. I was going to do it in like a story video because I have a bunch of topics I'll eventually do, like stories or commentary or video essays on. Ooh, we can defend that pretty good. We're just going to lose a regiment renown. Y'all ever done like the lo-fi girl on YouTube while studying? Dude, they've got like a new synthwave guy. I didn't know they were a fucking record deal because I looked it up after I saw like all this shit about her. I don't know, she went missing or something. I haven't watched her. My like college music thing has been just oh my lord. I have a whole bunch of songs I do. I have my funk techno playlist. It's just a bunch of bullshit mixed in. It's like nightcore, guttercore, whatever the hell, is something to play quietly and keep my brain like stimulated. Look, we summoned this little cool army. That's pretty badass. But yeah, point stands. They've got like a record deal. That's pretty cool. And for someone who used to like do garage band music, it was like a high school thing, like way back when. I don't do it anymore. But I used to take that stuff pretty seriously. It's always fun to hear stuff like that. Let's push this forward. They've got the line. That means they think we're overwhelming. I mean, that's fair. If I saw an army of completely alligators, like, let's not lie, let's not bullshit. That this army is completely alligators. I mean, we have the Celestial, what is that? That is Celestial, isn't it? We have this guy with the Celestial magic who's going to go pretty hard. I mean, any Celestial I have not recovered. Any Celestial magician is going to go insanely hard. I just got one in the Empire campaign. I enjoy them a crap ton. And then I don't know. I don't know my favorite lore of magic or anything. It might be vampiric, or it might be the like shadows or whatever with the pendulum that strikes multiple times. There's or fire, because you get that flaming skull that just goes forever. That thing's pretty badass. That thing goes pretty hard. And then they have the reinforcement magic that goes pretty insane in fire. I don't know. It would be a surely difficult choice for me. Let's see. We've got to push north. The only reason we were down here was to grab this tree so we could level up like that. And then to the north, there should be, just Nurgle is to our west, and then to our north is the orcs, who are rather pissed off at us. I do enjoy that this vassalized faction, takes care of these settlements for us, which is pretty cool. I do, however, wish they've made their own armies, like in Warriors of Chaos. Let's go ahead and do a quest battle. What are we doing? Slan Priest? Lord Korak? I mean, that's pretty smart. Nakari might be one of the best ones for Lord Korak. I don't know. There's a couple good heroes that if you can just nuke would go pretty insane. Oh geez, that reminds me of the next video I'm gonna have to edit. So for my next video, which I just wanted to do, what's his face? Who's the other priest guy? I don't remember his name. So yeah, you guys don't know more than I do. But there's the other priest guy, the hero. And dude, there were some pretty insane battles, but there's 5 hours of footage. Like in one sitting, one 5 hour recording. It is pretty insane to think about. We'll see how it is. We didn't actually capture too many settlements. I think we went for around a short victory worth of settlements. It was just like securing our borders and stuff was my goal with that, because I was kind of, that was at the end of like a 3-day vendor of lizardmen, so I was kind of tired. And a lot of the quests get repetitive. Learned that the hard way. But oh geez, look at that. We plowed through those guys like nothing else. And then we're gonna go right back for these guys back here. That's gonna be crazy. And look at that, we've lost like no units. That is something. Why did we do this with this guy? This feels pretty silly. He's gonna retreat, so hopefully, I mean at this point they're immortal. I was about to say hopefully they don't die, but I don't think they could die at this point. I mean, we just have to push through. The goal is to just completely break them, not have them rout. We want them to break. If they rout, then they're just an issue that comes back to bite us 30 fucking seconds later. But, I mean, if it's a fight and they break, then they're gone for good. I mean, we're dealing plenty of damage. Croxagore, I'm pretty sure at this point they might do the terrified status, which breaks them pretty good as well. Oh, the third army's pouring in here. You gotta hate that. And we were ignoring our microing our pterodactyl lord. I think I was a little bit busy with all the dinosaurs and shit, but now we've got a clusterfuck up here because Nakai's up there, so it's gonna just be a big fight. And then if we can get all these guys coming up in a blob, it should break before any time whatsoever passes. Dude, I love how resistant these guys are to just range damage, to everything else. They really do just fight tooth and nail, and they don't die, which is absolutely fucking lovely. You don't have to concern yourself so much with everything, and I do rather enjoy that. It alleviates a lot of me being an idiot, which is probably why I fell in love with the Lizardmen so long ago when I originally played Nakai. I played first Lizardmen. I think I'd played something before them, but they were like one of my first factions, and I had so much fun. And it really was, you know, it's what put me in love with this game, because I didn't auto-resolve a lot. I was just like, oh, let's go in and fight. And then I'm like, wow, I can be okay. Oh, does he want peace? No. Let's deny him peace real quick and go back to kicking his ass 2 ways from Sunday. We gotta keep pushing that agenda versus the green tide, I guess. We'll keep rushing north. We don't got much more territory to take. Maybe 1, no, 2, we'll see. 1 or 2 more settlements. Can't be much more than that. I mean, we have our armies pretty much done. We have a nice artillery army. We have a nice actual army. The artillery seems to underperform, and I don't have a whole lot of evidence to back that up. I mean, there's going to be one battle here in about 4 minutes or so, where we'll get to see the artillery perform. I also got to see it on another one. Let's go grab this one from the Chaos Warriors. No need to do the pirates. We'll do the Chaos Warriors. There's some Chosen, there's some Chaos Warriors. Always good to see who you're fighting, know who you're fighting. And I think there's only like 1 group of reinforcements. I like the ones that show you what reinforcements you can expect. That's pretty badass. I do in the end. I have a lot of hope in my heart for there to be quest battles like the ones in the Empire, because I'm sitting pretty in the Empire campaign with like, I want to say close to like 18, 19 quest battles for the Empire. That feels pretty crazy to say, but that sounds about right. So I don't know whether that's the best thing possible, or I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I do wish there was that many quest battles in a lot of these. I know there's not always gonna, you know, be the most practical thing, but I do have a lot of hopes for this game. I really do. I say that even though this game's like fucking 15 years old, if you include 1 and 2 and stuff, which is pretty sad. But I do really dream and I hope that they'll put the Vortex campaign in Warhammer 3, that they'll put the big old world campaign, that they'll do more, no, not Realms of Chaos. I do want the Vortex campaign back. And then I hope they'll add, you know, more hero variety for every faction. I hope they'll add for every faction at least 5-6 quest battles, at least more mechanics like leveling up troops and stuff. Because you have those like clan rats and stuff when you first start a campaign. You don't necessarily want to abandon them for storm vermin, or if you need weapons teams and stuff. And there's so many of these modded factions I see that are just crazy. Just the other day, I bookmarked a bunch of mod libraries. Like I bookmarked, you know, in preparation because I'm down to the Empire. And once I'm done playing, you know, all the base game factions, once I'm done playing all the base game factions and the ones I want to play multiple times, like the Empire and stuff, once I'm done with doing all that, there's for sure going to be a day where I'm going to play those modded. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we'll play some Warhammer 2 and stuff, and it's going to be a jolly good time. I really... It's something to think about. I know which ones I'm going to play for Warhammer 1. I already have them selected. I'm going to play... I do have some ideas for the Nexus ones, because I'm only going to play the ones that are available for the Nexus, or for the Vortex. I don't think there's any practicality in playing the non-Vortex ones. I mean, that's hard to say. That really is hard to say. Any Immortal Empires faction, you're going to have a better time in Warhammer 3. And this is coming from somebody who was like raised on Warhammer 2 essentially. I loved Warhammer 2. Let's do this. Let's battle the shit out of this. 1 second. Let's get in here. Let's see what's gonna happen. Which one is this? Oh yeah. So it's a lot of units. I wanted to fight to give a good example of all of our artillery units. Unfortunately, they had the reinforcements appear on top of ours. There's just a whole lot that was gonna happen. I'm gonna show you guys. It's actually pretty rough. I did not this shit sucked. I'm just gonna be blatantly honest. So I was getting low frame rate, which you guys have, you know, no reason to know. It all runs pretty slow or pretty fast on higher speeds. You won't get lower frame rate but from what I remember, we had pretty low frame rate. And it's, oh, okay, we're fighting the shit out of these guys. We're trying to get them to retreat because they're right by the wall. And then, you know, everything got a bit sputtery. You can see it here. I couldn't select anything. Yeah. I don't want to spoil that. 6 fucking game crashes whenever I try to load in. So we had to take the auto-resolve. I don't know if it was too big of a battle. I don't know what the issue was. It's not the issue I used to get with Warhammer 2, Or it'd be like, memory card almost full, or whatever the hell. No, it just straight up denied us. It cucked us from going ahead and playing through that. And this will officially be our final settlement. We have taken a settlement. We now have red activated and green activated. And it's just a lot of fun. Now let's go do our final quest battle. And we will call that a Spotify Wrapped for Nakai. So I'm going to load in here. I'm actually going to... I don't know. I'm going to... Do I want to be quiet over this cutscene? I mean, it's a solid, like, 1 minute cutscene. No. I'm good. So, we load in here. It's going to be a second. We got to... Yep. Go grab that. Then this is Itza that's in trouble. We've come in as... Nakai to go ahead and beat down these fucking... I'm not sure why it's pirates and it's I mean, I'd understand what's his face, the one with the multiple personalities. I'd understand him for sure, but I do not exactly understand the Skaven. Actually, I do, because there's the Plague Skaven over there. But I don't understand. What don't I understand? I mean, I don't understand Nautilus coming in. That was kind of crazy. I don't know. He's in the swirl. But you start off fighting the elves and then you eliminate them pretty early. If you're, well, smart about it. We'll see. There's no need to be foolish. We've got Master Mundi next, and then we've got some people to kill. We'll plow our way through here. There won't be any of a challenge. There's a chance we maybe, fucking die. But I don't think we'll lose more than 1-2 troops. I mean, what would the reasoning be? Like, we didn't micro hard enough? Sorry. There is a giant fucking alligator fighting shit. I mean, I don't even, distrust these guys being able to do their own. The only reason I spawn these over here, they're good ranged ones, and you just get them in a spot behind enemy lines. That's something I've also learned from the Empire. Like gun lines, I had a really good fight against vampires, where we barely survived because I got this reinforcement army from the side, and they're able to come up with their gun line and just fire into the melee troops. It was fucking crazy, dude. It was actually awesome. Let's just nuke those guys back there. Watch this shit. Boom. Yeah, why'd that not deal any damage? That felt pretty silly. Once we take out this big group up here, we really gotta get down there and help our squad. We've got one more of these ranged troops. We just gotta focus. I think we were fighting a lord. And now we'll come on down here. And, oh yeah, we honestly just gotta focus. Why is Nautilus on a flying creature? I couldn't understand that for the life of me, ever. Let's get Razor Grain Horde over here to help these guys finish those guys off. I don't think these troops are gonna help us at all in the long run, unfortunately. As their allied troops, so their AI is going to be like, oh, just fight our enemy and then not anything else. We're going to try to take out the, what do you call them, though? We're going to try to take out any mortars or siege engines. We would rather not get fucked up. He doesn't want to land there and fight. I'm sorry, he thinks he wants to land there and fight, but a single Kroxigor would beat him to death. I'm pretty sure in-game and in canon, a single one of those Kroxigor units. In canon, dude, Count Nautilus, yeah, he's a strong vampire with magic. He can reduce you to your component atoms, as wizards like to think. But Kroxigor's magic doesn't fuck with them that much. And they would just beat the absolute living dickens out of him. Like, you would vaporize one and the other four would grab him limb by limb and tear him apart. Like, I'm sorry, you are a rotting corpse, my friend. You are not the victor here. And I mean, we got in there. Now we just have to take out the what do you call them? We gotta take out those where are the big dudes with cannons? those ships. Then the Nexus Giants, whatever the hell they're called. I love them. They're one of my favorite. I love Morgruls more, but they're one of my favorite Vampire Coast enemies, and I really do. I'm hoping there is a Lord for it, because I know there's a ton of Lord packs. I'm gonna do some research, but I want a Vampire Coast Lord that is like a Morgul. I want a Morgul Lord. I'm sorry, they're my favorite fucking thing ever, and I want to play a Legendary Lord that is a Morgul. Okay, their best thing ever. He's gonna have to land, or oh my god, you got Ian alive. Holy shit. Fuck it, it's a wrap. You guys get to see this. I'll talk more about shit the more I research into it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. I just want to say I really do appreciate it. I'm coming to a period where I'm recording these as some of my newer stuff is coming out. And people are really, I'm getting comments on every stinking video. I'm getting people being so freaking nice to me. It means the gosh dang world to me. I won't be able to express it enough. I'm going to keep doing this stuff. I'm going to keep improving. It just means the world to me that there's, just so many of you guys watching me. I could never show enough appreciation. So thank you guys. And I hope, thank you.